Welcome to this Play Pose B chair yoga sequence for people with mobility issues. Okay, if you don't feel fully comfortable being in the floor or having a more floor-based asana practice, this is for you. So during this sequence, we are going to be explaining and moving through some gentle positions. So everyone can do this, okay? There is not any contraindication. Of course, as always in the practice, you need to get in tune with the needs of your body and see if at any point something does not feel fully appropriate or fully good in your body. Just don't do it. Go to the next pose, okay? Or just maybe pause the video and explore a little bit a different range of movement, and that's it, okay? We are just guides, but it's your body, it's your practice. So be aware of that. To start, we are gonna, as always, yes, take a few moments to ground, okay? So connect to your surface. If you wanna get more details about how to properly sit and use the chair and improve the posture, please go to one of the first videos in which we talk about how to sit in properly. And I think this is key before doing the course or before doing any sequence, because it's gonna help us to actually use the sequences in the best way, okay, and get the most out of it. So for this sequence, we are gonna be, as I said already, moving through ease and gentleness. It's gonna be a lot about listening to the body and use the breath. So the breath is gonna be key on this. So I'm gonna invite you just to find a comfortable seat and allow your knees to fall and to be lower than your hips. Yeah, in this case, I have my cards prepared so I can follow my cards. So I invite you to do the same. And it's always a great way to not be in thinking, but having in front of you so you know what's coming next. This already gives the mind a lot of safety. We tend to be all the time in what's next. So when we have the cards, we can actually use them. It already is giving us this sense of, okay, home and and ease. So take a moment just to connect your feet to the floor, to relax your knees down. Feel free, please, to place a blanket underneath you. In this case, I don't have it, but I also have a bolster close to me. This is a yoga bolster that we use for more restorative practices, but if you have just a normal pillow cushion, you can also use that, okay? Always props help us to deepen and to relax more, so they are always a great option. Here, just take a moment, connect your feet to the floor, connect yourself fully from the feet to the crown of the head, so becoming aware of your hips. If you have restrictions on your hip mobility, please make sure you are using something underneath you. Take a few moments here to connect with the breath. Just connect to the breath, okay? Nothing to do, nothing to think about, just fully landing into this moment, landing into your own space of self-care, into your own presence. Nice. We're going to stay moving through the breath, using the exhalations to release tension out of the body. So really connecting to your feet as you breathe out. Beautiful. Now, once you feel settled, once you feel anchored, we are going to start to bring the hands together and go for some rubbing of the hands. Yeah, just some rubbing of the hands to generate some heat as we breathe. And now we're going to bring these warm hands somewhere in our body where we need it. Okay, it can be our neck, can be our shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna place them here in my serratus. Just holding that space with my hands. And allowing this own self-touch to regulate myself, to calm me down, to help me to connect deeper and deeper. And the hands are the major givers of energy. So they are how we touch, who we love, how we connect to the world around us, to others. So can you use your hands to give yourself that precious gift? Use your breath. And start to set your sankalpa. Sankalpa in yoga is our intention, is one of the main concepts, one of the main aims of the practice, to do it intentionally, to live intentionally. So whatever it is you want to cultivate, just a little moment, just invite some peace, some presence. Can you do that now? Bring it to your mind, bring it to your energy, to your physical body as well. And let it be an experience, not only an idea, a concept, but an experience that feels fully, is felt fully in the body. In the next inhale, we're going to release the hands. Feel free to press a little bit wherever you are with your hands in your physical body. And now we're going to bring and interlace the fingers together. We're going to start with some wrist rolls. So just moving the wrist a little bit here. Slow and control, yeah? Interlacing your fingers. Using your breath. Beautiful. Maybe from 3 to 5, maybe if you need a little bit more. So we're going to release the hands, open the fingers wide, and exhale, squeeze, and again, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, and exhale, squeeze. As we exhale, we want to bring the navel in as well. Start to find that little engagement in your core. Inhale, exhale. You can keep your eyes closed a few more times. Inhale, exhale. In the next inhale, relax your hands. And now we're going to go towards the neck. So next inhalation, right ear, right shoulder. Nice. Breathe through the left side. Stay with your hands on your laps. If you want to go a little bit deeper, just stretch the left hand all the way towards the left side. Take a moment here. Breathe through any tension. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, release it down. This is also a choice. We can choose to hold. We can choose to let go. Once we realize that, we have so much freedom. We can choose to release. We can choose ourselves over and over again. Next inhale, bring the chin towards the chest. And now switch sides, slow and control, okay? Feel the back of the neck. This time left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, stay here, or stretch that right hand all the way towards the right. Breathe in again, inhale deeply. Exhale. So we are stretching the neck, but the rest of the body is active, okay? We are keeping that connection to the center. And the center, considered to be the central and the main part of the body, of our experience on earth. Our vital organs are there. Our spine is there. Everything is there. Your heart space. So instead of being in your head all the time, can you bring awareness to your center? Nice. Once you are done, inhale. Come back to the center. Exhale, chin to the chest once again. Okay, choose to stay here or just gently allow your hand to fall over your head without making any pressure. Just allowing the natural weight of the hands to support. If you have any neck issue, if this feels too much, please just bring the chin towards the chest and avoid that little extra press. Next, inhale, slowly come back. And exhale. We're going to start to do some upper body rolls. Okay, so we're going to start through the hips. This is going to feel very, very small. And we're going to start to roll to the left, to the front, to the right, and towards the back. A few times like this. Inhale. We're going to start through the hips. Use the breath. Let it feel good. Appreciate this body that you have. Every little moment, every little shape that we are taking is a gift. So start to make some more wider rolls. Now from the hips, go to the rib cage and make the movement also happen from there. Yeah, a little bit deeper. Using the breath, slow and control. Nice. Exhale. And now also inviting the upper back, the shoulders, the chest, and even the neck maybe. We're going to do maybe 10 rounds towards the right, and then we switch. We go towards the other side, other direction. As you can probably listen, I'm using my breath, and my breath has a sound. And this sound is my mantra, is my anchor to this moment. Is the one I'm listening over and over again. So feel free to try that sound out as well. Just make yourself be heard. Nice. And once you're ready, come back to the center. Inhale. Connect your feet to the floor. And exhale, release. You're going to go into a twist. Different options, okay? Here, if you don't have any hernia problems or any spinal problems, I recommend you to inhale, lengthen. Go slightly to the front, and now exhale, bring the right hand underneath the left leg. Here we can grab the chair and just breathe. Inhale as we lengthen. Exhale as we go. And twist deeper. Okay, option 1, thread the needle. Option 2, if you had any spinal movements and you cannot properly twist, do it very gently. Just pressing your hips and your shoulders to the front. Inhale, lengthen here. And exhale, just keeping your hips towards the front wall or the front surface that you have, and just twisting from the upper body slightly. Inhale, coming to the center, and exhale, going from side to side. Okay, I'm going to choose the first option, thread the needle. So inhale, and now exhale. I stay here, hold with my right hand the chair. Inhale, and exhale, twist deeper. I can even use my left hand and grab the back of the chair, or I can place it underneath my back. Maybe this feels too much, okay? See what feels good. And breathe. You can go even a little bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. Thread the needle. And as always, with twisting, we connect to that intention of cleansing, energize, bringing new blood circulation all through the body, healing the organs. Now inhale back to center. And now we do the same other side. So inhale and exhale. And just let it feel good. If you feel any resistance towards yourself doing the practice, try to use the out breath to release. Knowing that this time is a choice. Is your own conscious choice. So to commit to your breath, commit to yourself. and just keep yourself present as much as you can. In the next inhale, we're gonna come back, slowly release, roll the shoulders a few times, and now going into a bit more dynamically through some sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. Connect your feet to the floor, inhale, bring your hands up and over. And gaze up. If this feels too much, feel free to just open your hands to the sides and create that space. Inhale. And exhale, bow to the front. Maybe we have the mobility to go a little bit more down. Maybe we stay halfway. Next, inhale. Right knee towards the chest, or maybe just lifting the foot from the floor a little bit. Exhale, release, and switch. Inhale. And exhale. Connect your feet to the floor. Inhale, arms up and over. Open your chest. Exhale, hands to heart. Uttanasana, forward fold. Maybe staying here halfway. Inhale now, right foot, lift from the floor, knee to chest. Exhale, release, and left leg. Exhale. Inhale, come back. Hands up. Gaze up if you can. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, navel in, find the strength in your core, lift the right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale. Inhale, connect your feet. Again, root to rise, bring your hands up. Exhale, over your legs. Last time. Inhale, right leg up, maybe even use your hands. Exhale, feet down, other side. Connect your core to your thigh. Just a little tiny bit, it's okay. Inhale, arms up and over. And exhale, over your legs. Okay, in the next inhale, come back to your center, bring your hands up. Stay here, take a moment to move from side to side. Two options. One, grab the hands if you can, okay, or maybe even with a strap. I don't have mine here, but it can be a piece of cloth as well. And I inhale and exhale, lengthen towards one side. Try to breathe through that little space in between the rib cage. Okay, in this case, I can hold my hand, so I grab my right hand with my opposite and go over that left side, opening through the right. Inhale, coming back to center. And now switch. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Breathe here. Maybe bend the elbows to keep more space. Maybe keep your hands open and use that belt, a strap, or a piece of cloth that you have close to you. In the next inhale, we come back to center, and now we bring the hands behind your back. If you cannot go to this full movement, it's okay. Try to keep your hands a little bit wider, something like this. Feeling into the arms strength, yeah? Next, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the left. Okay, I open the right side, engage the left. Inhale, navel to the spine and switch. A few more like this. We are working on core strength, on core stability, essential for a healthier spine. And a healthier spine, essential for a healthy well-being, is, it's the center of our experience, right? So stay here, connecting to your spine as you maybe close your eyes and visualize the movement. Like if you are seeing your whole body in front of you. Connect your mind, your brain to that muscle. The muscle that is stretching and the muscle that is engaging. In the next inhale, do this a few times and come back to center. Nice, bring your hands up and over. This time, I'm gonna just change a little bit so you can see me a bit better. Yeah, there we go. Connect the feet to the floor, bring your seat bones a little bit more towards the front of your seat. And now we're gonna hold the chair with our hands, okay? So the fingers gazing down, thumbs to the front. In the next inhale from here, we're gonna try to find a back bend. So to do it safely, okay, if you have any spinal problems, we're gonna do something really, really, really gentle, okay? It's gonna be lengthening up, and then only bringing the gaze up a little bit and opening the chest, as you can see, okay? The movement is happening from the upper spine. I'm not pressing my low back, I'm not pressing and opening my rib cage. I'm still connecting everything in. I'm finding that space, that length, going up, not going back, okay? So going up. Beautiful. And here you can see, okay, how good it feels for you. So for example, I can go a little bit deeper. So inhale, pressing your feet down, and exhale from the upper back. You need to keep the connection of the belly in and up. Use the out breath to release and bring all of your focus to your heart space. We are opening the heart space. So here, try to open and release with every out breath. Release the tension out of that area. We're going to stay for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. If it feels too much, you can also walk your hands a little bit more up and keep the elbows slightly bent. All the way to 5, last one, inhale. Always sending the breath up into what we call prana vayu. It's the energy that goes up to the sky, the energy that helps us to wake up every day, to keep breathing, to keep expanding on all levels. And exhale, navel to the spine, come back, slowly release. Beautiful. Take a moment here to align your spine once again. Maybe take a few breaths, become aware of the sensations that you're having. Any feeling, any emotion, everything is welcome. And then from here, we're gonna move into the last part of the class. So we are gonna stand up. Okay, maybe we can stand up. If we don't have that possibility of standing up, we can stay just seated. Okay, and from here we're gonna start to lift one foot. Maybe place it on the left knee. If this is too much, just maybe connecting the right foot down and opening your hip. I'm gonna just switch over again so you can see me better. Okay, opening like this into our 3 variation. And here we can breathe. If we wanna stand, we're gonna use this time the chair as a support. So I'm gonna stay close to my chair. Okay, and this time I'm gonna connect the soles, the tip of my toes and the top of the sole of my foot towards the floor like this. Vikrasana, chair, tree pose, sorry. So micro bend the left knee a little bit, stay pressing through the left foot and strong legs. Hands to your heart space. Find a dristi, a point in front of you that is not moving, where you can focus and soften your gaze on. You want extra challenge, maybe try to close your eyes a little bit. Nice. Here I can stay with half mudra or even half Anjali mudra, or even raise my hand or bringing my hand completely down. It's great to find a mudra in this position. There are thousands of them. You can check the mudra course for that. And just stay breathing here. Find ease. You feel super good here. You can bring the right foot slightly more up. Soften. Great. And then we release. Maybe we move. If we are seated, we just do the other side, okay? If we stay seated, we do the other side. So bring the left toes to the floor. Open the left hip, and here hands to your heart or hands up. Again, we start the class bringing awareness to the apana energy, the one that goes down. Now we are creating and cultivating the opposite, the ones that go up. So from that sustain, from that earth element, we can actually grow deeper. So if you're using your hands up, either if you are standing or sitting, try to send the energy all the way up to the sky through your fingertips. Make your practice an offer, something you want to give to this world, to your loved ones, to the universe. Just stay connecting, sending the energy up and lengthening through the crown. Okay. Option 2. If you are standing, same, but in the other side. So left toes to the floor. Hands to your heart or grab your chair. Maybe left hand up, find your mudra. Or even rest that hand on your left thigh. Stay breathing here all the way for 3 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, maybe close your eyes to go a little bit deeper. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Option to go a little bit upper with your left foot, always available to the right inner chin. And from here, slowly we come back to center. Take a few moments here to roll your shoulders up and back. And we're going to finish the practice in the floor, okay? So we have 2 options. One will be to using the prop that we have. In this case, I have a yoga cushion, a yoga bolster. We can place it here underneath or behind the thighs and the belly. Okay, in between the legs and torso. And from here, exhale, I can release my torso down. It's a modified child pose. And I can take a few breaths here, deep, consistent breath. Using that pillow or that fluffy blanket between thighs and belly. And staying a few rounds here, allowing your shoulders to relax. Listen to your breath. And gently coming back vertebra by vertebra. Finishing the class, leaning and laying down on the floor. If you cannot lay down on the floor and this is not available for you now, you can go just to your Shavasana. So bringing your feet to a pillow as well, or just placing them a little bit more to the front and allowing yourself with your hands resting on your laps, allow yourself just to rest, integrate the practice 3, 4, 5 minutes. Connecting to your breath, maybe finding a mantra, a sentence that helps you to focus. And stay here if this is your option. Otherwise, come with me to the floor, into my favorite one, Viparita Karani. We're going to lay down on the floor and use the legs to support. Use a chair to support our legs, okay? To make it much more accessible and much more comfy, we can just use a blanket underneath our back. End of practice. Time to integrate, to let go, to relax. Bring your hands somewhere in your body or leave them connecting to the floor. And just stay here as long as you want, as long as your day allows you to, as long as your body asks you to. Nice, feel the relaxing benefits of the position, especially if you have leg pain or circulation issues. This is great for you. Letting go with every exhale more and more. Relaxing your face, your eyes. Finding that inner smile, that own space of gratitude towards your body and everything it did today. Choosing appreciation. Over lack, over judgment. And stay here as much as you need. Once you're ready, slowly you come back to move your toes, your hands, and in your own way, you get out of the position, take your time. I'm gonna say goodbye here. I hope you enjoy the session, and yeah, it was helpful for you. So as always, I wish you a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Namaste.